What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man figure. It's also known as the Ultimate Green Goblin Wave. This is the final figure in the for the Collect and Connect, or Build-A-Figure, I should say, Build-A-Figure Green Goblin that I need. So here he is, Superior Spider-Man. This is the packaging he comes in. Your basic window display, repackageable packaging if you want to put the figure back in the packaging or whatever you want to do. On the side here, you got Spider-Man. On the other side, you got Spider-Man logo up top. Turn it around, you got Superior Spider-Man. It says Doc Ock prolongs his life by implanting his mind in the body of Peter Parker. Using Parker's powers, will Doc Ock erase Parker's legacy and become the superior Spider-Man? The other figures in the wave, there is Green Goblin. When he's done, we're going to put them together in a second. Other figures in the wave are as follows: Carnage, Toxin, Electro, Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2, then you have Spider-Girl, you have Black Cat, you have Ultimate Beetle, Boomerang, and Superior Spider-Man. So let's get them out of the package, take a closer look at Superior Spider-Man. Okay, and we're back with Superior Spider-Man out of packaging, and just kind of got him in a little, basic Spider-Man pose here. Nothing too crazy. So yeah, there is Superior Spider-Man. Let me just switch gears here and set him aside. I'm going to have to move this camera down here a little bit. He does come with two hands, which I already have one hand, or two sets of hands. One is the a set of Spider-Man webbing hands. Web slinger hands, I guess you could say that. Web slinger hands. And then you have your kind of gripping hand, which is kind of useful, actually. Maybe I would have preferred one fist hand and then one gripping hand, but two gripping hands are fine. It's not that big of a deal. I prefer have at least one gripping hand and one fist hand, but this is still nice for, in case you want to use some like custom webbing or something like that you can swing from. So that's nice. And you got two of those and two web slinging hands, so. He does come with the much needed right leg of Ultimate Green Goblin, so we will put Green Goblin together. Here we go. And his leg's a little stiff to get on. Seen a couple reviews where people had a tough time getting this leg on, but nonetheless, it's gonna go on. So there we go. It is on. This is basically the same overall body as you have I believe it was the movie version Hulk from Hasbro. Obviously, there's differences here. It's a much different color green. The head is obviously different. There's sculpting on the shoulders, forearms, and the hands are different. And there's even different feet. So, I mean, as much as people want to say that this might be a kit-bashed Build-A-Figure, I don't really think it is. Sure, he reuses the lower torso here and the upper torso, but really, other than that, there's different sculpting on this guy. And he also comes with his flame effects. You can put those on there. And on his arms, but so if I can get it on. Everything's being a pain in the rear end today for some reason. So there you go. That's what he'll look like when he's done. So I just wanted to show you really quick. There he is. Get him out of the way. I'll do a separate review of him and Mandroid coming up. But let's get back to Superior Spider-Man. It looks pretty cool. I think I still kind of prefer the Amazing Spider-Man, just because I don't know. I've read what was it, the first issue of Superior Spider-Man, and obviously the death of Peter Parker Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man. I have both of those issues, but I think I might have read Superior Spider-Man number 2. But that's pretty much all I read on it. I'm not a big Spider-Man fan. I'm not a really big fan of the character himself. Like I said, I think I've always said this, I'm kind of more of a fan of his villains more than I am so of him. I don't know. It's just what my personal preference is. I know there's a lot of Spider-Man fans out there, and I get it. That's cool. It's cool that you like him, but I just prefer, I don't know. I just don't prefer him. But anyway, this is still a really nice figure. It's very posable. As far as his articulation goes, I won't waste any time. His head moves side to side. It does look up really, really nice. Probably one of the best Marvel Legends in a range of motion in the head and neck. It does look down nicely. Like I said, it can do a full 360. His arm goes up about that far and goes down. And it can't do a full 360 rotation. It's just a little weird because the shoulder, or the, I'll just call him the armpit pivot here, or swivel, it kind of just gets in the way a little bit and moves around while you're trying to move the arm around, but not that big of a deal. It does have the armpit pivot, has a good range of motion there. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He's got a wrist swivel, wrist hinge. Ab crunch, which works nicely, and the continued paint, I like that. It's got a waist swivel, T-jointed hips, which go out, forward, and back a little bit. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. He's got an ankle hinge, which works nice going forward and back, and he's got the nice ankle pivot. So yeah, this guy is super duper posable. I really do like the face sculpt too, to be honest with you. And I'll be honest, like, I really wasn't into this wave that much, and I was like, well, I'll just get a couple. I just wanted the regular traditional looking Spider-Man from the Spider-Man 2 costume, and I think that was really the only one I wanted out of the wave. That and Carnage, I think. Carnage and Black Cat. Those were the only three I really wanted. And then I was like, well, I already got three. I'm halfway there to building the Green Goblin, so I might as well do that. But there is his face. Looks pretty good. I like the red in the eyes. Looks a little different, you know. I mean, obviously he's going for the. He's got the black and red in the Superior Spider-Man version. But I don't know. Yeah, he's still. I mean, like I said, he's kind of basic to me. At least he's a little bit basic in design. You know, he's just black and red. I don't know. I guess it's nice if you like it. A little bit of paint slop on the hand here. Not too bad. His arm's doing that weird Winter Soldier thing. I don't know why his arms are going out like this. Nobody stands here with their arms going out like this. It's so weird. It's just really awkward looking. I can't stand it. Yeah, the Winter Soldiers does that. His one arm does this too. I don't know why Hasbro's doing that. It's so weird. I don't know. Anyway, he's still a really nice figure. There's no sculpting on him at all. Everything's pretty much painted. He does have no, everything's pretty much painted. Even the bottom of his feet does have 2 peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Sorry, I didn't include that. But there you go. So yeah, everything's pretty much painted underneath his hands where his palms are. Everything is painted, including the other set of hands as well. So there you go. Yeah, so glad to finally finish this wave. Got the entire wave, and Green Goblin's done. I'm going to do a review of him, so stay tuned for that. As far as recommending this figure, yeah, 2 thumbs up. Like him. Definitely go get him. He's pretty nice. I mean, even if you know, you wanted to do like a custom or something, this is a very easy customizable Spider-Man here. You could just repaint the entire thing to whatever other suit you wanted, really. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and this is pretty much going to wrap it up for the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man. Like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the flip side.